you've heard about decentering men before, I think it's time that we decenter Europe. This is not me saying that I think that we should abandon Europe. That's not the case at all, but we need to stop pretending that Europe is the global center of the universe because it's not. Say, for instance, Taiwan surpassed the entire United Kingdom stock exchange and became the seventh most valuable stock exchange in the world. Economy and global impact of what was once the greatest empire the world had ever seen is now smaller than the economy from a tiny island off the coast of China. The only time Western media ever talks about this tiny island is when we wonder whether or not China is actually going to invade it and what we would do about that. The United States now imports more goods from Taiwan than we do from China, and Taiwan has significantly decoupled from China as well. Just back in 2010, Chinese investment in Taiwan totaled about 85% of outside investment. Today, that number's at 5%. It's funny because the Europeans complain and say that they can't decouple from China. Not even went so far a few years ago as to say that if China invaded Taiwan, they really shouldn't be involved. That would be too detrimental for their economies. Taiwan is doing fine. Taiwan's TSMC now ranks as one of the most valuable companies in the world, and actually 8 of the 10 most valuable companies in the world are dependent on materials produced by TSMC, as you can see here. Europe has poured a ton of money into maintaining their welfare state. Taiwan has leaned on tech innovation to become one of the most important places in the world. Just given everything I just outlined, I don't understand why we still pay so much attention to what the Europeans are thinking and saying. We're not the center of the world in terms of geopolitics or the economy anymore. The Pacific is. I don't think that we should abandon Europe. I actually think leaving NATO would be disastrous, but I do think that we need to downgrade the importance of what Europe says about us or thinks about us, not producing the things that are propelling the global economy forward. Europe broadly is not a military powerhouse, with the exception of Eastern Europe, especially Ukraine. While we have a long-standing relationship and tradition that I don't think that we should completely abandon, I just think that we need to be forward-looking, not backwards-looking. If we're going to be forward-looking, we need to care much more about what's going on in Japan, South Korea, Taiwan, Australia, Indonesia, China. We need to be focused more on what's going on there than the latest European leader who was pissed off by a Trump Truth Social post.